There's quite a bit of space taken by Fong Fong, but it's whether or not he can get anything done. The answer is no, but his teammates can.
What?
It's a bit of a shutdown. 4 versus 2 off rip. Pistol round could be online early on. TP by Mazzino. They know that he's here, and they're backing off.
You guys are brain dead. I get so excited.
Taking control instead.
We got Calm and Mazzino. There's a world.
Behind that box, 2 players tucked in. The cams already reconfirmed the information. And that wall is causing a bit of a problem for Calm. Got to expend a lot of ammo to break that open, and they use it to bait in.
Oh boy.
Walking into the fight. A good start. Still that trap. 2 players stood in behind that box. And
too
the
nice.
First to strike. Calm now left. An uphill battle. A tough position. At least lands the first. But the time is ticking away. He has to get on that spike soon. Has to root these players out of position. And the double swing. Very close. But not close enough. It's 1-0 to the Chinese squad.
Yeah, I think the time had already gone.
3 players stacked up, though, and big players at that. Aspas, the first line of defense. And he's going to get an opportunity as this smoke fades.
40 seconds on the clock. Execution now.
Nice shot.
Beginning, but King, as we saw last time out.
Yeah, there's no shower lurk, which makes it so hard for these guys.
Isolate the rotation, make it a little bit harder, but the players on site are already doing an impressive job from Leviatan.
What?
There is a trade back from BNK, at least making it competitive.
And they're starting to get some of these sonic sensors up, trying to throw in a curveball in case Leviatan get aggressive and take some space.
Good job, man. Just picking them apart.
The spike needs to get
They're
on
just
the
stuck
ground.
here.
They know that swing can come in from Bath. 8 seconds now, and they're isolated.
Oh my god,
No
Kami
chance
still
to put the spike on the floor
flanking.
until the round is over. 2-1 we go. Leviatan have bought right back into it. 4 players alive as well. So definitely want to take control of that area now, but in comes the Thrash and sends them
Good
back
job.
yet again.
Just to scare them off. They don't want them to get this orb.
For the late round, but it's used to get Mazzino into position
I
alongside
love
the
that they
orb.
don't give up long B like
Jump spotting
this.
it. This is a
So
big
annoying
play
for them.
From Leviatan. And Mazzino might be able to catch someone off guard as a result, and he does. The orb back up, and he can get right out
And he
of there.
killed Sky as well, the guy that was going for the orb in the first place.
Heibei's going to be the man trying to lurk back through. So this is also going to be checked.
Actually, gorgeous play.
No, it's not. Whoops. Well, you know, it happens to the best of us. It's not going to work out
Just
this
perfect
time.
by
He's able
Love
to
there.
check long again. Can't quite make it up the box. And in fact, we're going to see a late
30
rotation.
seconds left to hit the A
There's still
site.
2 players here.
And they
Aspas
kept
is
Showers control.
patiently waiting
It's over.
for
This
push
round's
to be
fucked.
attempted.
That is perfect.
Still seeing 1 player outside B. Yeah,
They still have Nade and Molly. King has Molly.
They've got the
Yep.
advantage. Molly now to slow them down even more. And with 15 seconds
Aspas
on
still
the
has his
clock,
nade
this is
to
getting
stop plant.
uncomfortable. Trace have to try to fight for this space, and the nade's gone in. That is going to take Fung Fung off the plant, drop the spike.
It's
and
a
with that, the
fucking
round
joke.
Already secured. A follow-up from Aspas gets
This is
another
literally
nade,
boring
and
to
there
watch
is no
this.
chance even saving
We
the
should just
weapon
call
now
it,
for
guys.
Kai.
Let's just end the
Nearly
stream now.
Impossible. Everybody trained in on that position. 2-2, and this round went even better than the last.
How
How did you lose to this? I didn't play this team, you fucking little
Just not
twerp.
using their utility unless they were
On their B
pressured.
execution a few rounds ago, leading to the time being the main enemy. Now again, there's a player tucked in the corner. This time they'll clear it. And
That
Bianca's
flash
the one to find
hits
it.
Aspas?
Doubling up in the battle. Seekers go out. Tech's in trouble.
Really?
And it's Bianca's triple that gets the B site for Trace. A 4 versus 2 as a result, and a plant almost guaranteed.
Well, they got to get the spike back, but it's not going to be easy. Already having to destroy.
I can't believe that flash actually hit him.
Slowing them down, but that's all it's done. Slow them down. Double sensors. And already
Yank,
well,
what a fucking round from
BNK
you,
is
buddy.
looking for a little bit more. You can see comms dissipated to the other side of the map, but he might meet
Oh,
Kai.
you ain't saving this,
Waiting
brother.
there on that lurk.
Oh,
A
yes, you
late
are.
Lurk, but Com expects it. That might just allow him to hold on to the rifle. The thing is, though, goes hunting.
That was a
Tries
good
to
setup
go
by
to
Lev
He's
too,
gonna have
but
max
Aspas getting
cap.
blind should never happen there.
Heibei's little sonic sense.
Basically lock down an awful lot of control. The question is, how far does he go, and does he catch the
Wow,
spike?
he's gonna get him for sure here.
This would be terrible.
Yeah.
And it is the spike on the floor.
Bomb down as well.
He's not sticking around to defend it. The right call. Right towards
This gets.
that Viper.
This is still a very winnable round for
Already
Trace.
up.
There's only
They will have
2B.
the timing to get out here in just a moment. They'll still have to deal
Now
with
the Brim's
Mazzino
gonna
on the
rotate,
backside,
though.
And he's looking for a fight. And
Oh,
Bane's gonna be put in.
okay.
Mazzino is going
Wow,
to deny 2 before the
Mazzino.
showstopper connects onto him. And that Viper's Pit now has extra support. King has joined the B site. Tex is there watching behind. They don't have time to go back either. They have
Save,
to just
no?
run into this site or just hold on to the weaponry that they've got.
Well played. Clean round from Lev. Relatively clean.
Looks like utility use.
Okay. Heavy shower control with Raze, sorry, holding short.
And Aspas having that much command of the map just can't happen. By the looks of it, though, they might be opting to pick up the pace, and it's a missed
nice
shot
try.
that will give them the site.
It will. Ultimate used by Hebe. It's not caught anyone. Clearing out the back corner at least, but 4 players inside of Bat. That's a hard one.
This is hard now. This is very hard for Trace. Not getting anybody with that ult.
Or any extra utility calm. A little bit of a tough spot. He's in jail. Might not have been annihilated, but he's put behind bars. Breaks himself.
I honestly I don't know what Trace does here. They just have to sit here and wait.
Just in case the TP is taken.
Aspas is also 1 away from his ult.
For now, might not be a bad idea for Trace, but they have no idea how many players are waiting on the opposite side of those smokes.
They can TPB, but they don't know if there's a guy like in this area or not.
Be able to go up, but I think this has to be a brawl
or here, or here, or here. So they're waiting for this guy. Oh, they're gonna fake another tap as this guy walks up long, then TP.
On the other side, but again, planting here is definitely not going to be easy. As there will be spams, there will be attempted denial. I don't mind the idea from Bianca to just throw out a flash, but now they are going to make that switch. Kai has been lurking.
Oh, he heard them.
And he's gonna
oh
get the
my
kill.
God,
That's
well
kill.
fucking played.
That allows them the plant. That denies all the space that was there for the side of Leviatan. It's going to have to be a full retake.
This is what we've been missing. They've tried to push and pull the map, but they've never found the kills on the lurk in these rounds. It was only Bianca opening up a site.
That was very nice.
Leveraging it out of their hands, but now they've actually got some space. They've got the plant. They've got the
This
advantage.
is still possible for Lev to win this.
Tagged up.
If Aspas gets a kill here, he's gonna win the round with his ult.
The operator on Aspas, waiting for an opportunity for someone to show their face, but it's not happening. A very patient display by Trace as the timer runs down. Fung able to take the double on the back, and now it's just the op turning tail to the A site and being chased down. Eventually.
Well done. Honestly, a fucking well-played round by Trace.
Now, though, the space taken for free. There's the spot from Kai. Cage to protect him as well. A little bit of
nice, Ian. Nice.
Comes around the side. Opens up the back control and the big swing. Again, Bianca, they're rushing to try to defend this man, but he can't get away. Luckily, the trade is in. 3 kills from Tex. Keeps it doable for Leviatan, though.
Yeah, the sensor to the back site. The wall also holding them back at least a little longer. It's going to take time to break it. I think Aspas not even going to shoot. He just wants to make sure that the game isn't given away.
Nade.
Will do just that. Hebe, that's landed perfectly on him. It will force him out, but he's still standing. Hasn't been spotted. They don't know where he is right now. The sensor will get one. And in the meantime, Aspas, he's actually popped the showstopper. But instead, it's going to try tapping it. Knows he needs to get this one to half. Rocket back.
Wait, they thought he was shower.
Quick enough. Hebe with the Red Bull clutch will put Trace on the board once again.
To fall apart, considering how dominant
here.
The early round control was for Leviatan, winning it off time in 3 of those rounds. And Hebe, he tanked the nade to start with, showing no fear. Tiger goes through, it's seen them, and they've got their sights set on it. They're gonna fight for the control. It's Aspas to find it. And in goes the stim beacon for the swing. Aspas with another, and they're shutting them down. Lighting up the kill feed. The Leviatan side now with a 2-man advantage. That spike has no chance to be planted, and a flank underway. Traps covering it, but a lot of control given.
Yeah, I didn't even know what's going on. My internet was on the whole time.
Well, put Aspas into play. Tex alongside him. Kai is watching. The first goes his way, and the information will be there.
What is going on? What is going on? Is Lev really fucked right now?
That's a deadly judge. Take that. Kicks out enough. Just running, spamming, knowing his opponent was low. But the rest of the team haven't just been sitting there. They're making their way towards the B side, but with 2 kills going down on A, I believe Viper being spotted and maybe even a flash being popped. Definitely a flash.
He donates 5K to charity if Trace wins.
They know there's only one man on this A site.
They're looking for him. The Tigers got the scent. It's on the way, and King's being spotted. Molly down will delay them slightly, and the net is gorgeous. No escape for King.
Oh my God, I'm going to lose 100 gifted.
Not just by the net, but by Fung as well. Watch out for this swing, Com. Lawking's already swapped up his position deep to cover that walkthrough. And with the wall, the barrier blocking them out completely, Mazzino's going to have to give away his position. He knows there's a likely swing, but he can't do anything about it. Phenomenal half from Trace. And what a recovery
I need to make my money
first
back.
couple rounds. Now that they're on the defensive
Okay,
side.
long B control, making noise long B with Viper running up, making noise as these guys walk up short A. I like that. 3, 2, 1 through the smoke. We have a timing onto 2 guys short A. We break this trip. We kill this guy. Kai's fucked.
Lev walking towards the trip. Kai's been decent so far, under pressure, but you wouldn't think it. The way that he's playing! 3 in the pistol round. As said, this guy at times can look like an insane jet, but put him on the center. He's still hitting the shots. Mazzino, though, returns in kind. This would have to be an absurd clutch, but I've seen this man do it throughout the years.
Little heal as well.
He knows where he is.
That spam would have taken him out otherwise. And the heal comes back through. Just below 70. Trace, 4 versus 1. Nobody looking to peak. Playing this one
they're not
down
gonna
to the
win,
last
right?
on the timer. Letting Mazzino be the one that has to step forward. He sees an opportunity. And the shot connects through the wall. So much damage done already. If he had some teammates by his side, we might start to believe. But as he walks through, it's Fung Fung to find him. 8 rounds on the board. Another pistol in the hands of Trace. And an early lead in this half pushes them ever closer to that map victory as they look to come through.
Oh my god, are we gonna fake?
Big traps
Make them
set
push?
up to try to catch
Oh my god, make them push into Aspas.
Leviatan, they have to be cautious.
Yeah.
Being watched, Cam further back. The ability for
Look. Prius doesn't want to miss the kill, so he's trying so hard to watch Aspas.
Yeah, they were waiting for contact to the cam. They've also got Aspas still holding on to control in case they want to go back through the TP. The worry I have, though, is that he's alone with the rifle. So if he goes down,
man!
the rest of the team are going to go pushing, and they've walked straight into the trap. The sensor catches one now. Aspas trying to take space.
I'm actually going to disconnect, chat.
This bonus round is about as good as it could get. The nade.
Oh my fucking god, they are playing.
And my main worry now is that time is ticking. Com, though, has brought this back. He's made it competitive.
Let's go, we need this kill. We need this kill in U-Haul.
They don't want to get too far ahead of themselves. 20 seconds on the clock as the spike was starting to be
it's well played by you, King.
He'll just go swinging in madly, but now these players are boxed in. The rotate's not quite here in time. Tex holding further back. He has the back, and in fact, he has the front too. Fung Fung down.
Trade. Nice trades. We're both in U-Haul. Perfect.
They get there Everything's in the end. A 2 versus 2. Big swing
nice,
Ian. But he gets nothing done. The tap from Bay.
Come on, we're playing now. We're playing the game now.
Bring it across the line.
Genuinely, I don't give a fuck who wins the game. I just know who the better team is. Trace? Trace? No.
That was about all the ideas they had to just try and throw the wall over. But he's using all his utility on that side of the map and then just running back in the other direction to set up on B, which is currently where the remainder is going. Zeno's trying to sell the idea that there's a lot of presence, and Bianca...
Wait, what?
He believed him. He believed there was someone there and decided to swing
He just
and take the fight.
peeks?
Right here. Successful fight. A good scrap. And the rotates on the back of it. No information on the A site. Nobody else seen. They suspect that the B site is where the fight's coming through. That's when Fung Fung steps up. The lighter investment. He couldn't even get full shield.
What the fuck?
Trying to save their money for the next round, but now, like I said, a kill or 2, this becomes doable. That orbital strike, you start to think about possibly using it. If you get the information, and that they most certainly have. All 3 players spotted towards long. They're not going to have a way out of here. It's being watched, and they've been spotted coming back 35 seconds, even dealing with that man. If they don't kill him, you're not going to want to rotate to the A site. So much utility waiting there. And yeah, he's on his way to the other side. They still have to break through. Fung Fung, who's got another, the nade and the net, stopping them in their tracks. 20 seconds.
What the fuck?
Leviatan, they have nowhere to go. No space taken, and the spike on its way to spawn. That's a double-digit round for Trace.
5 short A. I like it. I love it, actually.
Leviatan.
5 short A.
Credit still.
If we can get calm bomb plant, we're chilling.
On the traps this time. Much more passive on the A site. We saw this from Leviatan when they had 4 players in Bath. I don't think there's going to be too much of a fight on the site itself. Instead, those players will focus on just keeping the control.
With this, it's a delay strategy. Like, you've got the orbital strike, you've got the Molotov as well, the nade from Fung Fung on that side of the map as well, so that they're literally trying to play the exact same game we saw moments ago. Already, pressure being put on.
Nice shot, man.
Running out. He takes down Kai. That's a great start.
Ulti up.
attempted to be planted. Orbital Strike going to be used, forces him out of position, but there's not really anyone to capitalize just yet.
Bro.
Fong trying
He
to
gets two!
He comes out with 2. Now has a showstopper his own. I think Aspas may have actually just jumped over that, but now he's surrounded. He's got players coming in from behind. They still don't have Showers control, and I feel like they need to get out. They need to get out as quick as possible. They may get stunned.
We lost. We actually lost.
They will be there to capitalize if they do.
Pull them to their grave.
Is used, and it's caught one. That's the spike. They have to break Tex out, and he's gone when he comes out the other side. Calm left with it all to do, and he's shut down. What a round from Heibei. That utility, the rotation, the reads, absolutely perfect. 11-7 for Trace. They are steaming ahead.
I feel like there's a respect for each
Bro,
other.
so many trips.
Going to be frustrating. I think they did throw a blast back to destroy them, but just wasn't quite there in time. Spam, it is going to deny the plant. Well, at least by a little bit of extra time, and this fight for Showers
We need to kill Calm.
could be crucial. We've already seen what they can do with that control, but clearly unaware of how far Calm had got.
Great lurk by Calm. Yeah, he's just been shift walking up the whole round. Kill comes back.
Yeah,
in the direction, and
Aspas.
Aspas isn't happy about
No,
that,
Aspas.
but he goes a little too far. Yankee waiting for him. Calm walled off and dropped.
Dude,
and a
chat, they're
stun
playing
in.
perfect. They're playing
Retaking the control
perfectly.
at
What
the
can we
very
do? They're
least.
playing
Came
perfect.
down to 58.
Good
the
TP.
double TP used this time.
Good
the
TP, good
B-site
TP,
not
good TP.
So well defended.
And they don't have any ults either.
Yeah, he's jumping
No
to the left.
annihilation.
They have no ults, no smokes,
In the 2 versus
no
3.
cages. They have to fight.
To be an immediate shot connected, which there is. One goes their way. It's all up to King, and he gets all 3. It's been a quiet game for him so far. But the crown back on his head. The Seekers have gone out on the other side of the map as well, which means that we're going to see King already.
Oh no, their Brim is pushed
They
up.
have so much information.
Calm,
They
do
can
not
stack
get
this
flanked,
side of
Calm.
Calm's
Clear it,
in
Calm.
Now he's up close, ready for this fight. But he
Already
loses
enough.
it. And now the back is open. Leviatan have to worry about that. The rotation through the TP won't be as easy this time. And lots of utility. It wasn't placed in the early round by Kai. Oh, he has to get out of there.
U-Haul? Still
Giving up the control, and Leviatan quick to
No.
seize it. Trap goes off, but no one there to capitalize
Come
on
on,
it.
get bombed down,
Broken
get
the trap,
bombed down,
take
baby, get
Lamb's
bombed down.
control, and a lot of space
Nice.
now given to that side
Bomb
with
planted.
Kai down. It's on Fong Fong.
What an
Able to at
immature
least
flash
take
that
King.
was.
Keep the favor in
Nice,
the hands of the
Mazinho.
defenders, but it
Nice,
doesn't last
Ian.
long.
Peek,
The weaker
keep peeking,
weapons
guys, one at a
starting to
time.
show the cracks in this late round defense. The play up by locking, going all the way
Oh,
around.
this flank. Oh, this
You
flank.
can see Bianche's
Oh, this
trying
flank
his
is
best to
immature.
draw their eye, and he's done exactly that. A free kill, and now these players surrounded, pressured on both sides, locking down to 11, and he gets one. One more needed, but he stops in the last second.
Come on!
Tex delivers the fatal blow, and double digits for Leviatan.
I don't know what happened to his mouse there,
I
but
don't know if he thought he was dead or if his mouse went off his mouse pad, but he just froze in place. That looked like it could have been a ridiculous clutch. Instead, though, it's the same again. I mentioned this last time out when they played Talon. It looked like Talon
I think he was
had
like
the game
timing a
going,
peek, and then
Leviatan
Ian
did it.
peeked him
Then they
before
start
that.
grinding
I
out
think that's
these
what
rounds
happened.
in clutch and all.
Okay, look at the ultimates we have. Look at the ultimates we have. We win this round, they are broke as fuck at 11-11. And we have a Viper Raze ult and Gecko ult to get through Hookah and Long. We take the bomb site, we Viper ult, we win the round. They have nothing to stop it except Brim ult.
Now they have to try and sprint their way back.
We have the bomb site for free.
There is an orbital strike available. Maybe
We're chilling.
They could try and use that to deny the plant.
I think that's the idea behind the gamble.
Is he gonna Brim ult the
Allow this
site?
team to take site control, knowing they can pop down the orbital
He didn't.
spike. It's
Good molly, good molly here.
but a little late. Perhaps the plan is to use it in the post plan, in the retake for the defensive side to open up some space for them to fight with. Aspas up close. That could be the disruption that they need. In goes Thrash, causing problems. In fact, detaining a teammate as well.
Aspas died with
good enough.
Raze ult?
Aspas, is
Aspas
caught.
died with Raze
They
ult?
still have to get through that Viper's pit, and plenty of players are standing in their way. The spike right inside of it, but the sprays going Trace's way. Blind fire, and every shot landing. King and Calm with the smoke now falling. Heibei.
Calm, bring me home again.
Because of the decay, and quite a lot of these players are decayed, but the health goes back to full. They start to tap that spike, cause the spams to go back in the other direction. Kai loses a lot of his life, but the spams aren't landing. They're not even close. Right under their nose. Trace of defuse behind the smoke. And now, on the cusp of victory in map 1, who could have seen this coming?
Listen, I have a question. I have a question. Okay. Why is Aspas and Cubby with a Raze ult and dying first? Why? Oh my
I think if they had
god, dude. Oh my god. The game would have been over right there.
Look at the weaponry as well. Now Leviatan need to make it work with a couple of stingers, or 3 in fact. At least they've got the showstopper.
Well, that's exactly what's going to open up this
round. To their grave. He missed.
Dodging the annihilation, but the rocket doesn't land. And Mazzino already out of the round. He's caught by a big play through the TP. Fung keeping the control up there. Aspas desperately trying to hold on to life on the site, but this attack side's being split. Diverted, and now
oh my god, they're gonna run into the brim, man!
Utility awaits them, but more importantly, there's an aggressive stance from the Brimstone. Now falling back, conceding the space somewhat in the molly to slow them down. King's isolated by it. Beautiful utility. And although he's down to 5, please don't step into that Molotov. We've seen that one before. It's only Calm. 1v3, the first kill easy, the other 2 should be impossible. He's just stolen it. he's walked right in and walked away.
Wait a minute. He must have been in that smoke, but he's a little bit late. The thing is, the trip's still online. And in fact, Loki, he's going to die here. Surely he's going to die! The man was on 5 HP, but he still manages to land the headshot!
Running out. Leviatan sat in position on B, but the A site push has come through. Trap broken. Trace now.
They always want the boiling. Yeah, and then they want you to drink that boiling ass shit too.
To get into the site. And they've done just that. The plant secured. One man left.
Gorgeous shock there. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy for sure here.
All to do.
Right?
And King about to walk straight into his angle, but
he's dead.
On. One shot connected, still drawing breath. It buys enough time for the trade from Mazzino.
Yeah, they're looking for Aspas as well. They want to try and close out some of these flanks, but they're slowly starting to be picked apart.
Aspas staying alive here, gorgeous.
Acting as distraction now as the rest of the team look to fight back in. Even still,
nice.
They managed to hold on for a moment, but Mazzino putting another in the death toll. He's traded out as well. Some utility being expended and that time ticking, and Com so desperately low. Hebe with a triple, and it's a pistol under the belts of Trace.
Another. I think that's 3 for 3 so far for Trace.
Ended up on a lower note. For now though, immediate pressure. A much faster paced look from the side of Trace.
Oh, he didn't see him. He didn't see him. It didn't see him.
Putting all their eggs in one basket on a straight push.
I don't like how passive we are right now. I don't like it.
Now, but there goes the utility that signals the start. The blast packs in and around elbow we go.
Nice, Aspas.
It's not started out too well.
Peek, guys, peek.
Taking all the picks, good flash, but it's dodged, and King's there to support. Mazzino steps up to the plate and leaves it into Kai, just with a pistol in hand.
It's over.
And only the 1 kill to be found. A much better response.
Wait, stop, chat. You kids are weird. Why are you saying NT? Is everybody against Lev? Yeah, y'all are weird. First of all, it's a 1v5.
Players were ready for the pacing of that take.
That round wasn't even close.
And
we're saying NT. We're just throwing out NTs.
Early in the last map, at least build up a bit of economy. We'll see if they can do that again here.
Oh, an early bit of aggression as well, but Aspas still caught by the stun. It was sent from further back, so there was no safe haven, and now the nade puts pressure on Tex to try to push out of this angle, and the drone was watching him as he attempted the escape. Looks like a late lurk on mid might catch some value, and a very early peek in from Market gets next to nothing. The 1-to-1 trade's not really worthwhile. Great response by Trace already, and it's not going anywhere.
Com was... He's even going to get spotted, yeah. There's not even any way out. Is he going to run into the trip as well? Yeah, why not? Let's just reveal him on the other side of the map.
They're rotating to A as well.
The Trace is playing so well. They retake middle.
They think it's A.
And now they're splitting B.
Leviatan stacked up there. Rolling Thunder for retake, of course, but that can be countered right back.
Well, they know where Tex is, that's for sure. Stuck at the back of the site.
Spike planted.
Post plant.
Thank you.
We'll be in it.
This is a very hard post plant to win. Mazzino does have ult, but so does Hebe.
They're gonna try.
Hebe has ult too for post.
They don't know that there's actually a second player.
We didn't get a...
They may not even know that the first player.
We didn't get a kill off that ult. It's over. This round's over.
This late push could be
Trace just wins this round.
The whole goal. Look, they've got a Rolling Thunder and a Hunter's Fury. They can delay a ridiculous amount of time, but King
They're not going to see the second flank coming.
I don't know if he spotted
There's no way, right?
Second player, he's still watching in case somebody looks to wrap around from that corner. A good read from King, but he can't quite land the shot. Now they have to try and deal with it. Bianca's gone, and so is his ultimate, but that doesn't matter anymore. The time
They are playing so fucking well, dude.
Trace have played this post plant fantastically well, and while Aspas has no choice but to try and hold on.
The reason King was aware is because when a lurker off like the initial tap insta flanks, it's too early. Any good player won't flank on the first tap usually.
A lot of the time it is going to make you change your
I don't mind this setup because both trips are very, very passive, hard to break for the Sova. But the problem is these guys keep planting here and then just running away and playing the post.
Found space here for free before, and this time there's a showstopper to lead the way. Tex knew where he was.
Suck my dick, suck my dick, please suck my dick.
You know, Fung Fung's going to the back of the side.
Nice
the
trade.
Flash is good. Calm, trading it out.
Calm! Let's go!
4 under his belt already.
Underrated.
Said during that time.
Underrated.
Not much Hey-Bay could do. You know, 1 versus 4. And all the roses to come in this round.
We need that. We need that shit, baby.
With the best of them. And that's the perfect response.
This kill is so massive, dude.
Absolutely not. Do I think it's more likely to bring them back from the brink? Absolutely.
Love it. Let's get hype, man. Let's see some passion.
The players from Leviatan starting to wake up, but yeah, that was a reduced investment in the last round from Trace. Rolling Thunder will now be online once again. And early control, even with a boom bot in hand.
See, this is the fight that Lev consistently loses.
Pushing them right back, but Leviatan are all too happy.
Okay, we got out. It's fine. They got out. If this breach seat comes in the corner, though, GG.
Concede site control, but look to take it back with numbers quickly here. Any aggression will be punished, and a shot dart through from Calm, taking out Bianche. Another
perfect util, man.
Damage.
Now you drone.
Beautiful
Yep.
Stuff from the side of Leviatan. They haven't had to face
Lev cleared out all of mid as well. This retake should be
nice and squishy.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, the post plants have been where Trace thrive. Overdrive.
Good job. Good dodge.
Information gone. A paranoia even sent through.
Come on, Ian. Kill them.
Leave them in awkward positions. Oh, in fact, almost a kill directly
nice,
through
Ian.
the smoke. Re-aggression attempting to do something, but they are being torn apart. It's left all on Takai. He knows where they are. The spam isn't going to do anywhere near as much as he's hoped for, and even though he catches the kill, they're
it's fine. We defused. It's fine.
Just not enough time for him to get that done. An incredibly nice attempt from the
Now they're going to
Sentinel.
pause.
He's made
right?
things costly, but it wasn't a round.
Pause,
That's
guys.
gone to Lev.
Pause.
Yeah, Drone is available. It makes me a little bit nervous just because of who's on the other side.
It's fast.
Available to get aggressive.
Nice fucking kill, guys. Nice entry.
The guy defending, the paranoia, the stun, in
fact, nice.
Has caught on to Aspas. He's still going forward.
Aspas! It's over. It's over. We're back.
It leaves Hey-Bay
it's over.
To try and fight
Say NT.
alone,
Say NT, guys.
Round,
nice try, right?
This round is
Say nice try.
And then another comes in
over.
from a teammate. Door closed behind
It's over. It's over. I'm not even worried.
The door closed on the round. A timeout.
What a fucking stun, dude.
Not happy with how this has gone, and they just got decimated by Aspas, so I'm not surprised.
Wow.
He starts his move while still stunned up because he knows it's going to fade while
I love
he's swinging.
the proactivity.
Their story with that shock dart, but Tex has been very aware of that in the early round.
Sova Cypher B, but this gap is huge. Not having a trip here.
This time one for mid, broken, and Fung
Or did they break it?
Right into the fight.
We'll take it. We'll take that.
To actually take that kill, certainly softened up by Aspas.
I don't know about that fight. I don't know. He shouldn't be taking that fight.
But Calm has been dropped. The rifle, the bulldog, in play for Hey-Bay. Aftershock on both sides. Hey-Bay forced to the open, taken down. Bianche's taking space in the meantime, but in goes Aspas. And
he is him. He's back. He's back. He is back.
6-5.
That round where he got the exits or the backhaul kills that they lost.
Really should be impossible for the opponent to react. No, look, we're just looking at it for his POV. It just don't even see a thing. Gone in a flash. Well, he could barely see anything from the fights he's taken, but there is no opportunity to respond. Lead taken by Liv.
First time they played Grew in second, and you rarely get the second performance. He had a tough time there, was shut down in every duel he went for, but now
nice ult.
Right back
they
on
get no bomb down.
Thunder used to deny the planned aggression from Fung Fung, caught immediately, and Aspas back to his old tricks, sliding around, looking for the fights.
Oh my god, he's being so annoying.
Again, assisting on those kills. Taking them down in the end, and Hunter's Fury used to try to keep them in the choke point.
Okay,
King
this is a fucking clusterfuck. Good job. Good half. After an ad. Yo, if somehow this gets to 12-5 and then Trace comes back, I will gift 1,000 subs.
Themselves their first pistol, but there's already a trap being set by the defensive side.
Well, that is quite the
if
reaction.
this somehow gets to 12-5, chat.
Aspis doesn't seem to be slowing down and right into the fight, but Hebe and Bianche, they've got the control.
Not happening.
Trading it out, keeping the numbers now equal, and then that's when Locking steps it up. The paranoia doesn't land, but the shots do.
Calm is good for these, though.
All that remains of the hope.
Oh my god, he's instantly flanking.
Taking a pistol here. You know, 1 versus 2, both
He's instantly flanking.
No shields to work with, but they're already on the spike.
They've already pinged exactly where he was going, or at least it seemed it. Now starting to realize that he could have gone back in the other direction. The spam just not on at this point. Already getting it to half. They're going to look to try and fight him together. And there was a world where he wins that. Now they come up with a fall by. It's going to be SMG.
They're pushing mid and we're hitting B. Gorgeous.
Is only on a classic.
King don't die. King don't die. King don't die.
A lot of players pushed up. They're going to try to use the aggression to catch them off guard, make up for those weaker weapons, and it certainly worked to start with. Texas being spotted. He is completely surrounded. Players absolutely everywhere. There's no way out. He has to fight his way out. He's doing it. 3 big kills.
Ian is insane, bro.
For the round. Instead, an uphill battle remains for Trace. Kai, well, now detected. They've got all the information. The cage might buy him a moment to breathe, but his teammate's being dropped down to the classic. Aspis is dropped with 20 HP left and a flank under. Get your gun out, Mazino. Flank underway, now got him. Stuns, got him. There's nowhere for Kai to go. It would have to be the headshots, and it's just not to be. 8 rounds for Leviatan.
A spray to hitting every single bullet in a second. Again, with what was on offer, I don't mind the idea in the round. Get aggressive, put the pressure on, and if it wasn't for some
what a fucking round. Ian saved that round.
Of battles and more so just
the
headshots.
Let's go.
That easily could have slipped away. This is where the defensive side do come back in with a purchase. An immediate push though. Aspas was almost caught. Bianche back with the stun. He gets both players.
It's over. Chat, just tell me it's over because I know it's over. We're saving Breach Ult because they have to save their guns.
Completely over.
It's over.
Blink and you miss it.
Series, maybe even a little foolish in the first map. But that has long gone already.
A
good
nice shot.
Stun. But Mazino is going to win that initial fight. Tex has been traded out, even with these lower weapons. There's danger. In fact,
nice ult too.
To try and push the defense back. This has become a deathmatch.
It's over, guys.
It's
disgusting.
One team has only
actually disgusting. Dude, it's disgusting.
One, right?
Yeah.
No, seriously, it's fucking disgusting.
Sure.
That's going to work for you most of the time, although Kai's managed to shut him down. 1 versus 3 now. Perhaps an opportunity with Mazino low. He's spotted up by the drone, swung on and sent packets. Eventually has to break the drone. Little reload to close it out. Okay. Check their positions on Leviatan. They're tucked in. They're letting him take the first move.
The thing is, it's 5 to do that. He's 5 HP. Like, if you don't hit the headshot, he gets to survive and calm.
Clean round. They might have to pause here.
Double digits.
Do they have any more timeouts?
Getting closer and closer.
Calm has ult now as well.
Oh,
they're saving stun again.
But look who's going
too
in
slow.
Full pelt. It's Aspis. He's caught. Well, he's stunned himself. He's stunned us many times with his individual ability. The paranoia kept him back for a moment. Now it's time to push right back into that site. It goes under.
It's over.
It's shredding them.
It is over.
Damage. Making this ult look a lot stronger than it usually is. And he's got the firepower backing up every single duel. It's Kyle to do absolutely nothing.
Oh my god, they've woken the beast.
3 kills for Aspis.
And so the Hunter's Fury in combination makes it so hard to play against. Now that was a very good ult. I was about to say, we saw 3 players get pinged up immediately.
Was that a stun ult combo?
Either a combination flash or stun. I think it's definitely a stun.
Oh, Mazino.
Weak weapons across the board. Okay, Mazino's making a play. Trigger discipline on display. Got one, but that's it. Fong now activated. Tex, he tagged up by that nade, but he's not deterred. Still pushing forward. 2 players extremely low. One of them in this first crossfire.
Well played.
Squad takes it across
good round, good round. Good round by
Trace.
That was a good play.
Chances were slim, but
they still have Raze ult and Breach ult.
The only thing I will say, they still have a lot of ults, but this is an early fight. How does he still get one?
Wow.
Well, the stun certainly helped out.
Oh, King, let's go.
Push up from Trace on the back of the Rolling Thunder. They've gone through middle, but the paranoia sent them packing. One player had been caught by the Rolling Thunder as well, so definitely chopping up this defensive side
aggression.
Back to B-pop. However, locking finding
3 guys are here though. They have to
back
cancel
over the
this. They can't
3
hit.
players close, and the information there to play with. The attacking side.
Wow, they're hitting still.
A different story.
I think it's cancel.
Seems
You
like
have a minute
Trace
left.
have come back online at just the right time. 2 versus 4, and the info now in their hands.
Ooh,
definitely get
out.
out.
There seemed like it would be difficult. They're able to move into this A site. They will be able to get themselves an after plant.
Wait a fucking second.
All the utility has pretty much been expended. An extra smoke is granted to King, but it's thrown down immediately. And you have to feel like
They're playing it safe. I respect it. They're not even trying to take this fight.
Should be too.
They're just all going together.
You never know.
That's really good.
They're deciding on whether to break that trap.
That is a very, very good by Trace.
Smoke, and King's made the choice. No one's going to give him it though. They're all going the other way. For a second, I thought Bianche would double back. They made the right call. Tech's already spotted. They don't know about King, but now they do. All the info there, but the
Oh,
kill's
hell
going the
no.
other way. Spike still needs to be defused. Kai does well.
He's very
the
low.
trap catches King eventually. Uses the Shrouded Step to try to fake
he's
them
too
out.
low.
But Kai's not falling for that one. The defuse close. But just about enough time. 0.91, under a second. But Trace's dreams still alive on map number 2. Probably.
It's like a proper B split. They keep market for so long.
Right back through whatever post plants in play.
Well, 2 spotted, an immediate stun.
That's a good counter stun. They can't really kill them.
Will be countered immediately. The push onto the site.
And now what?
A plant, and the showstopper's on the other side of the map.
Razor. Razor's gonna be very late.
Bong Bong, and he's got to be aware as well that there is still a player lurking. In fact, a couple that could double up in a crossfire. Aspas is going to try again. This time he's caught.
Big kill there though.
Is Lord King as well.
Oh, massive!
Long angle as well. Tex able to grab one, and Kai is so desperately trying to pull this round back into their favor. King's gone down, and
what?
so's Mazzino. They know exactly where the last man is, but he gets
come on,
the jump
Ian.
again.
It's all you.
Out goes the cam. It's broken. He knows the defuse isn't underway. Tries to stop it from
Oh,
getting
Ian,
out.
you are disgusting.
And
Good
while doing
shit.
so, takes his
Wait, you guys are getting an ad
for a
right now.
Best of them. A lurk of absurd impact.
You guys are actually getting an ad. I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm not gifting 50, bro.
You would almost try and maybe push the spawn or reposition elsewhere.
That's my bad.
Confident in his team.
But I didn't run it. Just so everybody here knows, I would never run an ad in the middle of the game.
Over the line to take this to Ascent.
I swear to God, I would never do that.
Comfortable on. And a great place
If it's running in the middle of the game, it's a mistake. Unless this round ends right now. It says ads starting soon.
That's when you just don't think there's a lurker anymore. Like, why would the guy be sat there staring at a closed door? But that's why.
Make sure you have the other stream. It's started. Good luck. Good luck to all those victims out there.
12-9, 3 in a row.
That's a tough one.
For Trace. We're going all the way to Ascent. Map that, like we said, definitely deserves to see a third map from this series. Leviatan fighting for it. Showstopper fire. Not landing. Aspas, he took the damage, but at least managed to trade out. And King still fighting for the backside control. Bianche caught off guard. It's Kai and Law King to do it all. The step out from Kai with the paranoia, but they're just evading him, dancing around this pillar.
Oh, surely Lev closes it.
This time, it seemed to go Trace's way. That's when King and Kong close out the map.
All right, Ascent, last map.
May have run out at that point, but there's still very little information.
See, like right now, these guys have no clue if there's a guy garden. They could be up mid, so they have to play spread in order. That's the whole thing that Lev wants to do. Their whole plan the entire time.
Anywhere near this fight.
Recons and smokes, angle sectioned off. They know the backside is under their control, but down below, still one lurking. It's Law King for the double.
Oh my God, he gets 2?
But the damage is done.
Aspasinho
From Hebe that gives a chance back to Leviatan. They need to plant. 10 seconds on the clock. And the shock dart, they're not quite landing for the damage. King safe from the reveal. That's a blind side.
Wow. Okay. They gave Aspas 3. It's over.
1-0.
I love the way Lev and G2 both play this map.
Actually reveal they're expecting players down below. This seems to happen in almost every pistol where there's a player over on the Trace side who looks
they
like
never overcommit to their initial plan.
With a little bit more. But this time, Aspas is able to match them on it. The first pistol that goes the way of Leviatan, and everything else is just reliant on if they can get anything from this crossfire. The thing is, you expect there to be some counter utility. Paranoia is solid. It did catch one. Okay,
see,
that's not bad.
This can go very bad,
going
yeah.
Their way. In fact, the second
but they have Aspas. What difference does it make? It's just boring.
He's gonna try and
it's fine. He's gonna ace.
More, and even
he's just gonna fucking
ace. A third
dude.
kill.
2 versus 2, not a bad situation for Trace to find themselves in, but the door closed, blocks out a player. Kai up in heaven, not even punished for the kill. Now Calm surrounded, and he can only get one. It's classics. They
okay,
might
chat.
not win.
So let me explain. Okay, whatever, jinx, whatever. But listen, going catwalk on low buy rounds. So look at the angles that they're fighting. This close angle, this close angle, this close angle, and then even when you take the site, they're all close range angles,
just walks out,
which is really, really bad to do if you're not splitting it.
On him, blindsided. But this is, I don't know, this has to be one of the most embarrassing rounds I think Lev have lost in a long time. It was just classics. 1-to-1.
At times.
Why not go mid B since drone saw at least 2A? They could pivot back to B though. But I do agree they should have made some pressure middle. Maybe even send one guy up market as you take cat, because then they can pivot back. That's what they normally do. They always have a second option in case their initial plan doesn't work out.
Blade Storm active for Aspas,
which is insane.
Okay, smoke mid one, walk up cat. He's gonna drone up mid as they walk up cat maybe? Oh no, he's darting. He's darting A, they're just splitting.
It shows that he's still been carrying his weight. The rest of the buy stinks. And look at the other side.
He is droning
up
mid.
Look how much they have financially. And wow, this is the one time you needed a little bit more from him. Playing over in China.
Yankee picking up one. Feng overextends eventually, but it's being cleaned up across the board. Just one loss.
Lev need to start going back to their initial game plan. Break this alarm bot, step 1.
For Trace.
Step 2, either take cat or mid.
You can see already that they have the ideas.
And then pause and go back and forth. That's what they do best.
Kai swings into him, he might have a chance. If he swings into Kai, I don't believe he will. And with the trap in hand, it got dangerous.
Wow, what a fucking play.
That's actually brilliant. Precision. He was like, okay, what's the chance of someone just holding on the edge of my trip? I'll put it down just slightly deeper and take the other one back.
That is genius.
Clever stuff. The problem is, look at the stack. This
is where Lev are most dangerous. This exact position
right here. One operator on the defense, but they start rotating away. They start pulling back. It will leave just 2 here to hold, and in fact, make that just 1. Well, King, the same as the pistol, needs to go big. The rotation has come through from above, but it's going to be an all-out brawl. Aspas, King combining, and Aspas
that pause
again,
was incredible.
Leaving Kai, well, to save.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to want to risk this operator, is he? 4 players left alive for Leviatan. They don't have a sense that he's saving just yet, but they will eventually. I'm not sure.
How they get so much cat control?
They
just smoked and nobody challenged it.
That big gun in play.
Because this team doesn't. I don't know why the KO didn't molly. I don't know where the KO was.
And then put them up against the bodyguard of Aspas, who is now 8-2.
Well, there's the up shining through eventually.
Killed him top mid.
Tex is the one to fall right off rip. Dodging the initial spot.
We're gonna rush A with this.
Through reveal, decent. Not able to track Hey-Bay.
Oh, the op's already here.
And the pulse is ultimately falling.
They have to hit
that ultimate. Kai not able to land the shot either. The cloud burst offering a little bit of protection. Moment of solace for Leviatan. The shock dart decent. And the plant could be secured. Although Trace are very quick to break all the utility. Door open, barrier gone. Or door
King
mostly
is so
broken.
low.
It's not quite fully. And they're on the run from this annihilation. At least they should be.
Oh no!
Surely.
It's going to be the catch. I don't know if they have time to break it. They should, but it doesn't matter. All too easy. The sensors are going to catch them as they look to make their way back into the site. Kai, though, he's gone from operator to Odin and somehow made it work. Back to the operator again. I don't know.
We didn't catch a single kill except that one.
Maybe the greatest juggling we've ever seen. If that was an outlaw, Mitch would be on the floor.
That was absolutely gorgeous, Tom. Do you know what?
Prius again.
Love it when
Prius is back in his fucking
swaps
antics.
out the big expensive gun for the big, quite also expensive.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but did you see King throw a smoke in the middle of nowhere, like middle of the open,
what a
right here?
Round from Kai.
That's the smoke you throw when you know there's a heavy people in A site already. You haven't manipulated rotations.
They knew there was someone down below.
So you find a way to peek left or right side of the smoke. It's basically giving you protection to get out of the actual main.
That is a confident
so instead of smoking heaven, where they could already be out anyway, they choose to smoke close to them so they can get around it and fight both sides of it.
Light shields across the board, and early on a ton of information for Trace there.
It's much easier to isolate fights with that
against
smoke.
this operator, and the flash is good, but the shot lands for King. Yeah, I think we're going to see much the same this time. Smoke for left.
Oh, that's a massive kill, man.
He's kept control over short. The reveal will give them all the info. There's no one here. A site wide open. Oh, but the flank! Not expected!
Surely not.
That's
surely
a
not a
oversight
second
from
kill.
Leviatan.
He double shrouded step up the top of mid, so didn't make the step noises. And I don't know if that just completely caught Cold off guard.
The lurker's dying there is bad.
But now
when you get the site that clean, you
you
just can't die.
There's 3 players. Bladestorm activated. Mazino, again, we've seen this so many times. That stun causing issues over the top. Goes Kai, and then the trade is there. It's all onto Mazino. Fighting 1 versus 3. He knows where they're defusing. He's trying to catch him with the spam, but it's not accurate. It's not on. He's not getting anything. He's defusing right in front of him. And Biang is even there to...
See, like, okay, I know what Tex is thinking here, but when your team you have to make it so your team fights first, and if there's nobody fighting A, they have to be playing for Cat. So he has to be way slower than he was. This kill cannot be gotten.
He is finding the kill.
He should have been like way farther behind.
2 shrouded steps. You can see he's got none on.
But he's open to a mid lurk. He's open to the mid fight, which is why he wants to get up Cat fast.
But you can understand why. You can understand why you'd just be fooled by such an aggressive play.
Why not? Get the counter spam in the Ode.
Because there was no ad at half or between last game and this one.
Captured my heart early on this map. The further back position from Bianca, finding damage. He's lit Aspis to 50. I think Aspis is getting pretty tired of having an entry on low HP.
Oh,
now
this
with the rifles, it's even worse.
This ult stops them from coming in unless they commit, which they won't.
From the side of Trace,
Aspis is so low as well.
Retakes, but
yeah, they have to cancel.
Using it just to stop these players from pushing out, and then the Hunter's Fury catches them on the way back. This was the plan all along.
They're getting
1 kill and very close to more, sending them into Kai's waiting arms, and he's swinging out. He's going wide, and oh, he's in danger, but he's made it out alive.
There's so much damage done, even to Com. Left on 49 HP, but yeah, the goal was to force them back. The goal was to push them into Kai. The Hunter's Fury even utilized seemingly as a bonus. This time, though, Mazino's not going to fall for the same trick twice.
Kill.
Now he's going to use that annihilation.
Wait, huge!
It leaves an isolated Fung Fung on the side. First goes his way, but he takes a lot of damage.
Wow, Mazino's won this round single-handedly.
An opportunity from the brink of defeat in this round has presented itself to Leviatan at the hands of Mazino.
He's trying to wallbang with the operator, and he's wallbanging with the Phantom. Caught the kills and left Tex all alone. 51 HP. A 1 versus 2. Kai is at least low, but Heibei is being consistent. He might be able to isolate a fight, but in fact, he's the one that's isolated. Dropped by the operator's scope.
But there hasn't been any maneuver whatsoever.
The fact that these guys have 3 here should mean that Trace win this round.
This ultimate could be gone. In fact, not even needed. It's going to be the knife that does it instead. You'd think this would ult them, but it doesn't. Instead, it's the swing.
He's done more than his job.
Goes out. Already, they know all the information they haven't spotted.
Man has done God's work right there.
And now it leaves everything onto Tex. He doesn't have a lot of time. And they know exactly where he is.
Well, his teammate's gone.
Oh, saving.
And he has closed the door with the spike on the other side. He knows he doesn't have time to win this, but oh no! The 180 on a dime with the Odin. Well, they're certainly worried about someone being up close. All the shock darts and recon sent out in this round.
This is good delay mid though, and now they're flashing Cat. There's so much pressure.
Just to do that, cause paranoia.
And now they have 3 people A.
Spread.
Please go B. Please go B left. Please go B.
They haven't tried this all too often.
Fake A, go B. Fake A, go B.
But again, the patience of Trace is showing off.
I think they are. I think they are going to fake this and go B.
Makes me nervous getting this low on the
clock.
20 seconds. Look, Spike
20 seconds. Mid. Spike mid.
Yep, go B. Run it.
The alarm bot yet. Now that's going to be the reveal. An immediate
fucking
TP
Omen ult. I didn't see it.
That's going to put another player in the boathouse. 10 seconds. They haven't even got close. They've got to get past an Odin. This is looking messy. They need to go right now, and they're going to get slaughtered. It has to be the plan. They have this happen. In fact, I think he let go. I don't know if he's going to get this one. It doesn't even matter. It's absolutely ridiculous. Leviatan are falling flat on their face. The #1 from Americas.
Position it? There's no time. It was done. You saw the round win pop up. No one needed to defuse. That one was done before it got started.
Yo, is this actually happening?
That's a big mistake. That's not
because if it's happening, then let me know now.
Coming into VCT China, coming into Champions as their first look. And right now, well, it looks like they've been here for years, looking to make their way to join some pretty impressive teams over in the playoffs. Heretics up there. Another team of youngsters.
Oh my god, we're getting eaten fucking alive. They already have a crossfire ready.
Support. He's going to go in for a little bit more. He's looking for style points at this point. Had support from his teammate this time after a miss, but even still, yeah, of course he's going back in for more. Why wouldn't he? Yet to take a point off.
Told you guys China's insane. Why don't you guys fucking listen to me when I say China's insane? Nobody watched the BLG games last year?
Absolutely not.
Double digits for Trace. I think this is a
he said, okay, maybe Artis had
it. It looks like we're getting
wait, Aspas already passed away?
Aspas immediately eliminated, and the paranoia used to save them from being pushed down.
Where is he going?
Kai has gone running straight through, and the punish is there. A sense of normality.
Feng Feng is fucking us.
The site is now wide open.
Our region is shit.
At this point, I can't imagine that was the plan. But even still, they're going to come out with an advantage. The first pistol that Leviatan won was off Aspas with a 3K. He had a Blade Storm by round number 3. Oh, they're going to need a different hero to step up. King's had his moments. Feng Feng is so far away. He's only just making his presence from behind them. Like, this is such a ridiculous lurk that I don't know if they're even.
Hey, they have another smoke. We lost.
Behind them. They've got to clear the players.
I'm bored.
They have more pressing matters to attend to than this man sneaking up on the flag. A third.
Wait, Com killed him.
Alongside Mazzino have done well. They've made this one competitive. They made it.
Oh my god, yes, ace.
It comes down to one, and actually, they've made this one work. They've got enough time to get that defusal over the line.
Oh my god, if I'm Feng Feng, I am so tilted. My teammates didn't do anything for me that round.
10-3. That's now both pistols. The fact that if Com starts spraying, the Bianchi.
Okay, they know it's 5A, but they have, or 5B, but it's Odin. 48 seconds. Do they pivot?
The site under pressure.
Nope, they can't. They're committed.
Good for Kai. He's got control on the right side. Putting pressure on Aspas, toying with the idea.
Please calm, please calm. I need 2 out of you, buddy. 2 calm, 2.
The door's closed on him. It's calm on backside. Odin in hand, and he doesn't last a second. In fact, it's Bianchi to wallbang him out of the round. 5 versus 2. Looking for their 11th round. And what would be another nail in Lev's coffin for sure. Putting them
I'm gonna go fuck myself.
11-4 locked in.
Okay, this is a good lurk by Killjoy. Killjoy taking this timing mid is great because now they can go back to B and he can walk up mid. And there's no trip here. So Tex has to stay staring at this no matter what's happening at B. If he turns, this guy will get the timing.
It's going to be Kai against Aspas. This could be the round decided. If Kai goes down, then they're in trouble. Instead, it's Aspas who falls immediately. Oh, almost catching them on the cross, and in fact catching them on the way out. Tex completely unaware. Annihilation goes through, but it looks like we'll have a counter spam, some utility perhaps.
It was immediately broken, but it doesn't seem to matter. The time now starting to tick, and they are fighting back into this one, leaving it all onto King. Lockdown going to be used, but he's looking to fight the site. In fact, he can get onto this one without too many problems. The first shot connected. They need a little more. King! They get it as well. Leviatan needed a hero. Only one king can wear that crown.
Wait, 12-5 possible. Also, 9 seconds till add. 8 seconds till add.
Him the most. My goodness, he's playing it up to the crowd. 11-5. Still a long road back into this, and relying on individual performances is never going to be consistent. But they've managed to take some dangers out of the arsenal of Trace. In particular, Lockdown no longer there.
I know you're hungry. I'm hungry too. I got you after this.
For Mazzino has fallen, but calm from Kai.
Oh, that's a good ult.
Dash. Hunter's Fury fired through, and it's got one.
Wait.
Just before the ult.
Wait, he's picking him up. He's so smart.
That leaves Com to try.
Wait, is he dead?
And make a play above the smoke.
Did he pick him up?
Overextend.
Did he die? Oh, never mind. I thought he died right before. Or
I don't think there's anything that can be done about that. The second shock dart might do a little bit of damage. And some counter being put in. Kai not
Oh
willing to
my
give up this fight
God,
again.
bro,
He's gonna
they are
meet
so
his
good.
opponent
They
of
are
Aspas
so
and
good.
win another battle.
Calm,
but
please, we
Odin's
need you.
still doing damage. Still making this one competitive. As Tex looks to try and jump down, he's caught by utility. They know that he's done it. The spam almost trying to act as a distraction, but both players now
This is smart.
towards the generator and a full wraparound from Kai, just waiting in the backlines.
They're
Tex
too
with
smart,
everything
man.
to do,
They
he
are
has
too
no
smart.
idea that there's still another man there.
I hate this scoreline.
12-5, 7 chances for one of the greatest upsets we've ever seen.
I agree. Probably the greatest upset. I think it eclipses the Billy upset. See or no?
Even after the match versus Vitality.
Hi, JJ.
The weak weapons across the board. It's not looking great. Com's just been wall banged down.
Really?
A taste of his own medicine.
All right, our region
K's
blows.
been doing this a lot here on the attack side, and the reward is massive. Rotation underway from Mizzino.
I think we need Optic
That's
and
the
Loud
one
back.
main
Old Optic and
rifle
Old Loud.
that
What do you
they
guys
have
think?
to work with. And a nasty
Anyone with me?
trap setup from Aspas. But if he gets greedy, they've pumped the brakes, they haven't moved. Someone's got to check it eventually. And if he does, they are ready and waiting. But the patience might pay off.
Nice.
He gets Kai, but that's it. Shut down after just one. The
GG.
trades not coming through for Leviatan. Tex trying his best. 5 shots and a stinger down to the classic. And the Odin spray gets him. It's
Wait,
all on
King again.
One
King again.
versus 2. He clutched it out before. And now has the Vandal to work with. Time ticking, damage done. And he's being pushed back.
They're desperately trying to get
That's how
this
you close
kill
out a third.
before he
Ban
has
him.
the chance to isolate the battle. The plant is that moment as he looks for the swing. Nothing connected just yet, but he's definitely tagged a little lower. Isolating these jewels is not going to be easy. They play this one together, and it seems like it's all over. King gets that first spot, but now they know exactly where he is. They're going to try and play this, and they almost line up, but almost doesn't win anything. Last year,
Round of applause.
champions
Honestly,
won by
fucking
EG.
insane
There was
upset.
a man who said...